What is up, guys? My name is Ethan Alvey. This is day 3 of a day in the life of a 21-year-old father trying to figure it out. It's currently 8 a.m. right now on a Saturday, and we're gonna be dialing our new leads. Actually, maybe not. I don't know if we're gonna be dialing the new leads today, but we are gonna be dialing, of course. A quick and easy hack for your business, for yourself, or if you're just wanting to see numbers go up. Try to work weekends. If you can't do it every weekend, obviously that's fine. But think about how many people aren't working those weekends. Think about the percentage that your business could go up, or the output production, the input production could go up if you just worked those 2 extra days, or if it was even for, I don't know, 4, 6 hours that day, even if it wasn't a full day. You know what I mean? It's still better than a lot of people are even putting in or not willing to do. Alright, work's been pretty slow so far, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out my exercise, my workout for the day. Really just do the same thing, same different things like I have been doing. Like I said, it's more or less gonna be like this until that I can get in the gym, which sucks, but I mean, it's better than nothing, like I said in that first video. After I'm finished working out, I may go ahead and build the little table for Ava. It's just something she got for Christmas. Should be pretty quick. May go ahead and knock that out. If not, I may just do some work first and then do that, but either way, I'm gonna have to build that table here soon. But just like any other time in the garage, we're gonna start with the legs and stuff first. So I'll just do squats, then lunges, calf raises, and then just do some. Actually, just back it up, rewind. The whole workout in the garage is only what, seven different exercises. So the squats, lunges, calf raises, and then I do what is it? Incline push-ups, and then push-ups, and then dips. So that's only 6. Am I missing something? I don't know, but that's like the general frame of it. Basic 3 sets, 4 sets, and then 10 to 12 rep range, sometimes 15 for the push-ups and stuff. But I mean, it's that simple. If that's all that you can do, that's all you have access to, it's better than literally doing nothing. So worst comes to worst, at least just be doing this at home. So I thought of a little quick, simple, I don't know, workaround that we could do. It may not be much of a difference, and this is only going to be involving my push-ups, but what I've thought about doing until we can get into a gym, of course, is just doing like more reps. Say on Monday, we'll do more reps on like incline push-ups, so that'll be more of like an upper chest or whatever day. And then of course we could do the next day just be like more of just regular push-ups and less of incline push-ups, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's gonna do anything, but I mean, anything right now is worth a try. Speaking of, if you have any other just quick at-home workouts that I should add into this, drop them down in the comments. And after wrapping up that workout, I decided to go ahead and build this table for Ava here. It's just some little dry erase table that my sister actually got it for Christmas. She's been begging me all day long while I've been trying to work, so I'm gonna get this finished up for her, let her play on it, whatever, then we're gonna get back to work. Alright, finishing up work. It was honestly pretty slow the rest of the day. Nothing too crazy, honestly. I didn't end up going to DoorDash tonight. I thought I was going to, but I did it tonight. So the plan, instead of that, I'm just gonna wake up at a decent time here in the morning, or tomorrow morning on Sunday, and then I'll DoorDash throughout most of the day. I may try to edit and everything before that. I don't know. That's one thing that I'm trying to figure out as we continue to post every day, is how I want to schedule my own day. Like what days, or like when I can fit in recording, when I can fit in the editing, the thumbnails, all that such. And I think moving forward, and what has been working so far, is whenever I get everything done in the morning, kind of just get everything set, put out of the way, then I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, or just feel like I'm gonna be behind. The thing I am looking forward to about tomorrow is that typically on Sundays, anytime that I've DoorDashed, they're non-stop almost. It's pretty busy days, and I tend to get paid more on Sundays. So hopefully tomorrow's going to be a good day as well. And today I want to speak on the topic of the law of detachment. Here lately I've been trying to utilize this and just kind of see where I could take the benefits from this or apply it to my own life, apply it to how I go about things. And what the law of detachment really is: committing to the full effort, committing to the work that you're doing, the hours, the input that you're putting into your business, yourself, whatever it may be. But afterwards, whenever you're finished with the work, you're not worried about what the outcome may be. You're not going to base your feelings and your cognitive thinking, your connections with this based on the outcome. So the simple idea of this is, of course, doing the work, making the best decisions that you can, and then just showing up consistently. But after you complete those three basic things, you can't cling or have your mindset on a immediate desired outcome. Things take time, and not everything's gonna happen just immediately. As you begin something or try something out that maybe you haven't done before, it's going to take several times, it's going to take several hours, it's going to take a lot of work until you even begin to see not even the desired outcome, but what may be the reality of that outcome. You may think that it's going to take 2 weeks to reach whatever your goal may be, but in reality it may take 2 months, it may take 6 months, you never know. So the thing that I've been trying to implement myself is just kind of detaching from the work and the learning curve of the new journeys and everything that I've been, you know, walking on and trying to start here recently. Like I mentioned in the first video again, I just want to be fully transparent with you guys because, we all have our own different stories, we all have our own different things, but in one way or another, it's crazy how we all connect. We all experience different things, but in the same way we experience the same thing, if that makes sense. So on my end, the way that things have worked out with my job and everything, that's a huge risk for myself. And the reason that I took that is obviously the payout. Whenever or whoever, basically everybody in this company so far has basically changed their entire lives. I mean, there's 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds clipping $1 million in their first and second year. Like, what other business? It's very rare that you see that. So of course I took that risk. I was working as a social media editor for about 3 years or so, and then I wasn't really uh, no, I wasn't happy with the pay. I thought I was um, probably deserving of more for the time that I put into it, if that makes sense. And that's what I've seen within the sales job. And then the issue on that for my end, for myself, is that I've always told myself and I've always thought that, I'm not good at communicating, I'm not good over the phone, and that's the only thing that this job is. So this job has really been out of my comfort zone, but I know in the long run, I need to learn these skills. These skills can improve myself, improve my business tremendously. So I have had to detach from that, if that makes sense. And on a day by day basis, what that means for me is I'm going through these dials, I'm going through these phone calls. And at first it was, intimidating. Of course it is. It's going to be hard. I'm going to suck. But as time and repetition has come on, I mean, it doesn't bother me nearly as much. I feel, way more confident over the phones. And that's just the fact of the matter, the fact of the matter that I was willing to take that risk and kind of detach from my own feelings. I know that it's not gonna, of course, be amazing whenever I first start. These first few months have been awful, and I'm willing to, take that learning curve and then try to just learn as much as I can from these beginning repetitions. And how I've had to do that, of course, is using this law of detachment. Let me kind of give you a drawn out example of, kind of like an attached mindset, what that may look like. Say that you are going to put out a project, we'll just say a new diet program. Say you have this launch date, you expect it to sell 50 plans within the first 20 or 48 hours. And say that the program launches, you only get 20 sales. You didn't get that 50 mark. So automatically you're telling yourself that, you failed. You can't do this. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe everybody else was right about it. But that's not the case. And that's not how it works, because what are you to say that, you didn't put in whatever it took leading up to that launch? And because of that, maybe because of the lack of preparation, what you can do now is still advertise that, still try to market that and get it out to people. That's the good thing about like not being anything right now. For me, nobody knows who I am, so I can try a lot of different things right now. I can post a lot of different content. So to counterattack that fixed mindset, what to really do is, of course, go through the work, have that preparation for that launch, have the launch, and then just analyze what happens. Just see if you've prepared enough, if you did the job that you had to do, and if you didn't hit that 50 sales mark, say you did hit that 20, learn from that. You can learn and see what went wrong, see why you didn't reach that 50, and then go ahead and market it. Then whatever you have to do to get that 50, just don't let that one single time defy the way that you have that connection in your brain, whatever, telling yourself that you're a failure. It's a lot easier whenever you're in that detached mindset, knowing that if I'm doing this right now, no matter what, I'm going to learn from it. And the one thing that nobody can take away from you at all is going to be your knowledge and what you know. If you're going to take this, take it as a learning experience. Go into the next project, and then you're going to have, 10 times the knowledge that you did in the previous project. It's going to be, you're going to hit that 50 sales mark. We'll go ahead and just wrap it up right there before we start going into a full podcast, but go ahead and make sure to hit that, of course, subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button and share this out to anybody who may benefit from this or who should try this out. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.